Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Budget Beasts of the Week series, man. So it's ironic that the promo that came out this Friday was titled Beast, but that doesn't take away from the fact that there are a lot of good budget cars that did drop this week, and we're gonna basically be going over those, kind of just, walking through the cars with you guys and just explaining why I believe that these specific cars that I'm going to recommend for you guys are indeed budget beasts. So before we get into any of that, make sure you guys hit the like button if you do enjoy the video. If it helps you out in any way, a like would be greatly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, as well as leave a comment down below if I did forget any of you guys' favorite cars that you've been using that have come out within the last week, within either the Beast promo or the Soaring promo. Now, the first card that we are going to hop into is this Diamond Chris Anderson. Now, this card is a card that I would compare to the likes of an Andre Drummond in the fact they have very similar stats, very similar player builds. Obviously, Andre Drummond is a lot heavier than him, but they're about the same height. They kind of do the same things on the court, except for the fact that Chris Anderson can shoot the ball, obviously, a lot better than Andre Drummond. He has a pretty solid release considering all things considered. Has a good enough ball handle to at least put the ball on the floor if you really need to. And I mean, look at the defense. The defense is really good. He basically has everything at an 85 plus on the defensive end, so he can get you guys a lot of stops, as well as he's very comparable rebounding wise, and even a little bit faster than the draft pink diamond Andre Drummond that did come out last year. Now, the main difference is that this Chris Anderson will not have some of the same Hall of Fame badges, like Hall of Fame interceptor, rebound chaser, like that. But what he lacks over there, obviously he still has gold and interceptor and rebound, but he lacks on the defensive end. He'll give you more on the shooting end, and I think this is a good card for you guys to pick up for about 6,000 MT. Now, when it comes to the Beast promo, we have 4 cars that I kind of want to talk about. Now, this Jeff Green, I can tell you right now, literally goes for 1.5k MT, and for considering this card is literally that good for that cheap, it's a no-brainer to pick this card up. Now, I am pulling this up on a 2KDB just so that I can look at his animations. He has jump shot 50, he has big dribble style, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he has an 84 3 ball, 90 drive and dunk, 86 ball handle, and look at his defense. Everything is above an 80, and I promise you, at the small forward or even the power forward position, if you really wanted to, you could run this card and have some success with him, especially considering he has 89 speed and 89 lateral quickness at the 3 or the 4. He might be more effective at the 4 in my opinion. It has a ton of gold badges, good enough on the defensive end to not get fried, and good enough on the offensive end for him to just spot up and hit wide open. So that's why I'm going to recommend this card, considering it is only worth 1,500 MT. Next card up is going to be this Diamond Bob Sura. Now, I picked him up for about 3,000 MT, and that is an absolute steal, considering I think this card is a budget version of LaMelo Ball. He literally has all the important stats are, from what I've seen, above an 80 or even an 85, because as you guys can see on the card, 88 3 ball, 95 driving dunk, 86 ball handle with the shifty dribble style. Now, the only thing about it is that his SIGs are not really that good in my opinion. I've used this card, at least at the time of me recording it, he was my starting point guard, but I don't think I'm gonna keep running him as my starting point guard, because again, his SIGs are kind of bad because behind the back isn't really that good and some other things. So that is a knock I will have to say for Bob Sura. But other than that, I mean, look at his defense. Basically a 70 block base, 80 interior, 90 perimeter, 90 steal. Really good rebounding considering he's a point guard, and good speed, and lateral quickness is a little bit less to be desired, but he has Hall of Fame quick first step, and that's really all that is important about this card. Hall of Fame catch and shoot. It's got blinders, got corner specialists, got the key defensive badges and everything, and it's gonna really be good for you. I mean, and to be honest, you don't really have to badge him, because really the only thing he's missing, in my opinion, is brick wall. Obviously, he might get bullied a little bit. He's missing rim protector. I do find that he gives me a decent amount of blocks even without rim protector, and you know, probably post move lockdown and like limitless and chef, depending on how you guys, you know, like to use your point guard and stuff. Those are some of the badges that I would recommend putting on this card if you really wanted to. Now, the next card that I'm going to talk about is this Darius Miles, another small forward / power forward that can pretty much do it all on the court, man. I mean, he's got the 85 3 ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, and I know for a fact he has Hall of Fame quick first step with fundamental dribble style, and that right there is a deadly combo. 86 block, 87 steal, 84 perimeter defense, 76 interior, which is basically going to be an 80 base if you have somebody with Hall of Fame defensive leader on your team, as well as if you get a coach boost or even put a shoe on him. I mean, you can really, you know, do a lot with this card. Got really good rebounding and good speed and lateral quickness. I would personally run this card at probably, in my opinion, probably the 4, honestly. Hall of Fame chase down artist, Hall of Fame quick first step, go catch and shoot, corner specialist, acrobat, break starter, glue hands, pickpocket, rim protector, clamps, interceptor. Basically all the defensive badges and shooting badges that you would need, as well as gold handles for days. Honestly, he could be a kind of secondary ball handler in my opinion. I was using him to grind some XP and he was moving. I'm not gonna lie, he was actually moving very well with the ball, and I feel like this card is actually one of the more slept on cards in the Beast promo. Now, the last card that we're going to talk about is an absolute favorite of mine, considering I did love the Amethyst Josh Smith. If you guys have been around the channel for a long time, you guys know that the Amethyst Josh Smith at the beginning of the year, I loved it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't one of the first, but once I found out about the card, oh yeah, he was really good. And considering this card is my starting power forward currently, he gets me so many stops and he literally does not miss for me wide open. You know, if you were able to shoot with the Amethyst one, you'll be able to shoot with this one. Trust me, a lot easier. He has much more shooting badges, a higher 3 ball rating, 97 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. I mean, that doesn't really matter because of his dribble style. He's not really going to put the ball on the floor for you that much unless he's like absolutely just running at the rim, just not going to be creating shots for other people. But where this card makes a lot of his money, where the card is going to be, where it's going to shine the most, is going to be on the defensive end. Literally everything on his defense is above a 90. That's insane. He literally gets so many stops, so many blocks, so many steals, all that. He gets super bumpy, everything. 94 speed, 94 lateral quickness, and to be honest, he can rival a card like Giannis and be able to guard him. So if you're having trouble guarding Giannis, you know, guarding either the pink diamond or the opal that just came out, definitely will recommend this card. Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame interceptor, intimidator, pogo stick, fast twitch, and it's got the necessary shooting badges to be really effective. Considering this card is also, I think I picked it up for about 12,000. So if you guys can pick it up for, you know, that cheap, definitely a steal to run and be a great player for you guys. Again, his dribble style isn't the best, you know, just keep that in mind when it comes to this card. Now, that is going to wrap up the Budget Beast of the Week episode 2. If you guys did, you know, enjoy the video, if the video helped you out in any way, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, just so that I know that, you know, I should continue this series and, you know, things like that. But that's gonna do it. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.